What up, people? It's your boy, Stealth Jet, back at it once again, and I'm here to bring you some more gameplay. Now, my commentary is like, hit or miss in most of my videos. I'm gonna tell you right now, in this video right here, it might be like 25% hit and 75% miss. What I'm trying to tell you is 25% of me talking has to do with the gameplay. The other 75%, it has to do with the title. You see, I feel like radiation in this game is underutilized by the devs and misunderstood by the players. But we're going to split that up into two parts, right? But right now, I'm going to talk about the gameplay for a little bit. You see how I'm looking down there? I'm expecting somebody to run up here to use this exact comp station. But instead, what they do is they run straight for the detector. And I say, okay, at least now I know where you're at. Let me get back to the first point that I made. Devs underutilizing radiation. Radiation in this game is a genius game mechanic. I mean, sure, Fortnite has a storm and Call of Duty DMZ also has radiation. But Call of Duty, it starts from the center of the map, or from a random point on the map. From here, it starts from the outside of the map and covers the entire map. It's basically a wave forcing players to go in one direction. And that's cool, right? That's cool. But it can be used in another way that I'm going to tell you in a little bit. But first, remember the guy who hit the detector? That's him. And if you're asking who is who, honestly, I have no idea. But just know he got into a gunfight. And he expended some of his ammunition. Notice how I said some of his ammunition. But I'm taking this opportunity to go over here to this comp station and use it. Okay, cool. But the guy is right here. About radiation in terms of players. This guy, you clearly see, he has 2 grenades, a radiation grenade of his own, but no iodine pills. What does that tell you? He didn't know how to counter his own grenade. And sure, he had it, but when was he ever going to use it? Homeboy sat in there in that radiation cloud, waiting for me to come up. No, that wasn't the point of me throwing a grenade. The point of me throwing the grenade was to flush you out of your hiding spot. You ported me twice. So you thought you were safe in there, so I had to flush you out. That should have been my kill. That should have been my kill. And this goes back to what I was saying about the devs not knowing how to use the greatest game mechanic this game has. If I throw a grenade and it explodes, fragmentation grenade, the explosion hits the player, that's a kill. Cool. Radiation, on the other hand, it explodes and it leaves a long-lasting effect on the player. If I throw the grenade and the grenade explodes and that last bit of radiation touches the 1% health that the player has, shouldn't that be my kill, devs? Because I threw the grenade that exploded that left radiation on that player. Shouldn't that be my kill? If A equals B, B equals C, A equals C, you know, that kind of thing. That's the first point I want to make. The second point I want to make, and this is going to take a little bit of time for me to explain. Wouldn't it be nice if we had some kind of variation on radiation? And again, I already said this in a previous video, but I'm going to say it again in this one, because the context matters. Can we get 3 types of radiation? Light radiation, meaning it covers a map twice as quickly, but the amount is half. Medium radiation is radiation that we have now, obviously. And heavy radiation is it covers a map half as quick, but it causes double the damage. If we can get the announcer to say those 3 different types of radiation storms, it would make players stay on their toes. As in, yeah, we can wait in radiation, but it's going to kill you twice as quickly. You know what I'm saying? That is something I would love to see, and I feel like the players would be like, oh, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, the game is somewhat trash. But if you add that one thing, this game would be like 20% better. That's how I see it.
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
And this is perfect. In all my videos that you see, if not most of my videos, you notice how I always put radiation on the airdrop first? Always. So look, I know this can get a bit complicated for the devs to put in, but I feel like if I put radiation on the airdrop and someone picks up the airdrop and they die due to radiation that was put on the airdrop, again, shouldn't that be my kill? Now the difference would be if a bullet hits the person and the bullet takes off the last 10, 20, 15% of their health, cool. If the bullet kills them, it goes to that player. The kill, I mean. That's fine. That's how it should work. But if radiation has destroyed 99% of the health of the player and it ticks off that 1 extra percent with no bullet being added, the kill should go to that guy who put radiation on the airdrop. And speaking of radiated airdrops, homeboy just grabbed one, right? And of course it's stealth, so I don't know where he's going. But you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why we have a thing called headphones. Homeboy is right there. Whenever radiation grenades were first introduced in the game, players didn't want to use them, and they still don't. Because if you kill someone with a grenade, it doesn't count as your kill. If the devs put in that one simple change, I bet you'll see a lot more radiation grenades on the ground. I bet you. Because most people use it to flush people out of areas, right? And like I said, radiation is a long-lasting effect on the player. Yeah. Now, here's another kind of what-if scenario. If dude walks into a cloud to grab an airdrop that's also radiated, who gets the kill? Here's how I see it. If they die in the cloud that the player threw the radiation grenade in, okay, hold on, let me explain that again. If the airdrop carrier dies in the cloud that the other player grenade threw, then it should be the player that threw the grenade. It should be their kill. But if they keep running and they get out the cloud and they die due to radiation of the airdrop, it should go to the competition player. If that makes any sense. And I mean, if it's confusing, it is. This is probably what the devs are thinking about, or should be thinking about. But all I'm saying is this. If they run out of the cloud, and this is something I also didn't think about. If they run out the cloud, and the cloud is ticking down, well, and their radiation Geiger counter thing is ticking down, and it doesn't reach the minimum point for the airdrop radiation, it should go to the grenade player's stats. As in, if they're running, and the tick doesn't go all the way to like a quarter, and they're still getting hit by the cloud, yeah, it should go to the cloud player's kill. Like, the player that threw the grenade and the grenade exploded, yeah, that player. I get it, this may be complicated to think about, but like I said, if the devs just sit down and have like a 2-day meeting about radiation, I guarantee you this game will be a lot better. I guarantee you. Because look, wouldn't it be nice if we had some kind of variation on the end point of the game? And you wouldn't know about it until the lady came on the radio and said, heavy radiation storm incoming. And then you gotta think, oh shit. So if that's the case, where am I gonna go? This will be so crucial on maps that are big. VL content, bridges, especially forest. Because you know, forest exits are all on the edge of the map. You gotta haul ass. And I bet you as well, this probably would discourage players. So look, I'm gonna ask you a favor. Or discourage campy players, I mean. But I'm gonna ask you a favor. If you like this video, give it a like. Because I'm pretty sure I'm like the only person that's really talking about this. And maybe the devs will see it. So do me a favor, like this video if you enjoyed it. And or like it if you agree with anything I just said. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.